The police were called once again on me. And so on my live, I documented the police coming to try to harass me from the previous videos. One of my videos is still in processing and has been for almost 2 fucking hours. So you guys can't see what led up to that, where there's bikers on here that are fucking harassing me. I had 2 children walk up to my car and ask me if I was a private investigator to annoy me. They'd been driving up and down because there was the guy that was on the mini moped about, 5 or 6 days ago, who threatened to call the cops on me, is getting these children to come over here and try to talk to me. And then when I told the children to please leave me alone, I said, please leave me alone. Then they just kept at it. You're a private investigator, aren't you? I was like, look, kids, please leave me alone. I'm a woman who's been disabled, and I'm just using the internet. Not that it's any of your fucking business. Please stop harassing me, or I'll reach out to your parents. Then, as that's happening, that guy comes up, and I think he was trying to film because he had something in his hand, and he was riding the moped with something in his hand. I'm assuming it's the phone because I'm trying to pay attention to all the other threats that are surrounding my car, because there's more kids that are walking up as part of this the group of Click. So he starts screaming out, if you're hurting kids, I'm definitely calling the cops on you. You're hurting kids. I'm sitting in my car asking these children, these minors, to please leave me alone. So what happens? The guy's like, you threatened me before. I said, I threatened to call the police on you because you're harassing me. And you're threatening me. And now you're getting the kids to come over here and mess with me too. This is they're conspiring, more than 2 people, they're conspiring to violate my 4th Amendment constitutional rights of illegal search and seizure and freedom of movement. So the police showed up. I have uploaded the video to the TubeU. I have to say it the different ways because I'll just get suppressed on here even more than I'm already being suppressed on here, which is another violation against my fucking human rights. So it's on. You can look in my bio and you can find the TubeU link, and it's uploaded. There's going to be a section in there that's like when I went to look for pictures, or potentially it's looped in a couple areas. I don't know what's on there. I just straight up uploaded the raw footage. Once again. So I stood my ground because I said I'm doing nothing illegal. And then I just filed harassment charges on that person, and I said I want their parents to be notified. I want these kids' parents to be notified. About 15 minutes after the cops left, a gang of these new kids were driving really close to my car. So when you're actually traveling against me, they're on the wrong side of the road. So they're doing this to intimidate me. Now this group of kids, just because they think it's cute. This is what adults and their behavior is creating in the minds of the children and the youth of this country. For adults to play this game it's ridiculous. I'm doing nothing wrong. They're trying to catch me up. They're trying to get me to react because they want to put me in jail. My story is pinned to the top of my profile. I have records and video footage, and the more I document, and here's the newest one. The more I document, the more I'm suppressed on my content. Do they not want to teach everybody that this is happening to not just people who may or may not be perceived as brown or black, which is ignorant? People who know our human rights and who are standing up in our community and standing our ground for doing absolutely nothing wrong are being harassed and threatened with deadly force, with physical harm. How much can somebody take psychologically? I am here to tell you that this is why, in the history books, you don't see people who might look like me now standing up for what's right. But I assure you, I know how they were treated. Stop harassing people. Now I'm in all the categories that are supposed to have protections to not be treated this way. And what do I get? The total fucking opposite. America, your society that you built based on erasure and part facts, is making the people sick. And a country's first line of defense is its citizens. A lot of your heads have been washed. I speak healing and unconditional love, and not to be complicit with people that have ideologies who exclude, dehumanize, disenfranchise, attack, harass, threaten anyone for just being a fucking person. Documenting another vlog, if it's not suppressed. But I'll be uploading this to the TubeU, which we should be able to say. Because to suppress a person's content, or their video, or the evidence for their civil, human rights, and constitutional rights being violated almost every single day. This is white supremacy. It's not person's skin color. It's a fucking mindset that they want to impregnate particular looking people with. But if you do your histories, all of you, that's why so many people say, speak to your ancestors. That's what it means. Go back and figure out who the fuck you are, so you can stop hating on your distant cousins all over the world and being complicit with a mindset that is absolutely it's psychotic to just attack people for absolutely no reason. So, stay sober, drink your water, and create and document every single civil right, human right violation with the DHS, with your state, and with the Human Rights Council and the appropriate monitoring body. And also file with every digital app that is trying to suppress your voice as well. I have absolute proof that that's what's happening. I need your help to help me get through this. Otherwise, stop hurting me. Because those of you that do harass on all these different apps, you leave a digital footprint and you will be found. I've done no wrong. I've committed no crime. I was born in a prison that we can't see, smell, taste, or touch, but we know it's there.